hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal, hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal, hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Posadzili pasę na brzegu Dunajca, jeden zamach kocy ucięli mu włosy. Posadzili pasę na kamieni kupę, obchodzili koło, całowali w czoło. Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal, hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal, hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal, hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal, hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Co to za gospodarz, co nie ma chałupy? Co to za dziewczyna, co nie daje wina? Drodzy mili goście, proszę się nie gniewać. Ja chłopak z Koszulcy, lubię sobie śpiewać. Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal? Hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal? Hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal? Hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal? Hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Śpiewamy razem! Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal? Hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Hej, hej, góralu, czy ci nie żal, czy ci nie żal? Hej, hej, góralu, wracaj do fal. Ła, góralu,
Happy Polka Sunday morning, and welcome to the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio with your host, David Jackson. That's me. What we just heard right there was John Góra and all of his mighty górali doing the Hey Hey Góralu polka and doing it in the disco polo style. Yes, indeed. Something a little different to start us off on this Sunday morning. We are pleased as Pierogi to be your one-stop source for the finest and mostly Polish-American style polka recordings, waltzes and obetics too, We also throw in some Slovenian and Bavarian and Czech and the occasional mystery tune as well, but we haven't had a lot of mystery tunes lately. Perhaps we'll have some of those in the near future. We also pledge to bring you the Polish word of the day and the news from Poland. Today, we're going to mix it up a little bit and do the news from Poland first and the Polish word of the day second. Oh, it's just crazy, crazy times here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show. Here's the headline: Poland struggles with vaccine reluctance as country opens up. Polls have shown Poland to be among the most vaccine skeptic countries in Europe. By the numbers, Poland's vaccine rollout is moving along. But just under the surface, public health experts worry long-standing vaccine skepticism could threaten the country's march toward herd immunity. Poland's coalition government, led by Law and Justice PiS, is confident that herd immunity, which it pegs as between 60 to 70% of the population, will be reached in the next few months. That includes both Poles who have been vaccinated, as well as those who acquired immunity after a COVID-19 infection. There are some concerns, including vaccine skepticism among Poles. A recent survey showed Poland was among the top 10 most vaccine-hesitant nations in the EU, with nearly 40% of respondents saying they're very unlikely or rather unlikely to take the vaccine when offered. The other issue is that public health experts are increasingly worried the higher infectiousness seen in some variants, especially the Delta variant, first identified in India, means that effective herd immunity actually needs to be higher than 70%. We just can't say if the herd immunity threshold is 60%, which was the speculation early on, or rather 80%, which I think is the case, said virologist Tomasz Jeszątkowski of the Medical University of Warsaw. And that is the news from Poland for today. That's from Politico's Europe division. I do look forward to the time when we will not have to talk about this virus anymore. Back into the music now. Here are the Heroes Orchestra, Biegaj and the Boys, live with the Pokolenia Dancers from way back in 2018. Not a randomly chosen tune. This one is called I'm a Doctor.
Just once more. Ooh, yeah. Everybody go. Come on and sing Hurricane Gang. A little bit louder now. All together group. Oh, I like Help me out once more. Can you dig it, I say? Ooh, yeah.
Yetcha boat, my yetcha boat won't float. Yetcha boat, my yetcha boat won't float. Hey, water in the tub, it goes down with the blub. Please help me put the yetcha back in my yetcha boat. Hey! Yetcha boat, my yetcha boat won't float. Yetcha boat, my yetcha boat won't float. Hey, water in the tub, it goes down with the blub. Please help me put the yetcha back in my yetcha boat. Yetcha boat, my yetcha boat won't float. Yetcha boat, my yetcha boat won't float. Hey, water in the tub, it goes down with the blub. Please help me put the yetje back in my yetje boat. Yetje, yetje boat, my yetje boat won't float. Yetje, yetje boat, my yetje boat won't float. Hey, water in the tub, it goes down with the blub. Please help me put the yetje back in my yetje boat.
Mid-Michigan sounds of the Steve Javitsky Band, trying to get that old yedge boat to float, but it won't float, so that's a problem. Before that, we heard the Lovesick Polka from the Polka Country Musicians. We heard I'm a Doctor from the Heroes Orchestra. That was a live recording. Maybe sometimes the audio quality isn't as great as we would like it to be on those live recordings, but nonetheless, they are nice time capsules that transport us back to a time and place where a wonderful time was had and music was played and songs were sung. So there you go. This is the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio and the world with your host, David Jackson. Thank you so very, very much for tuning in. We do certainly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and visit the Polish word of the day, koszula. It's a noun this week. Nie cierpię prasować koszul. Oh, I stressed that one wrong. Nie cierpię prasować koszul. There we go. That's the way you're supposed to say it. A simple sentence, and it's not something somebody likes to do. In any event, we will return once or twice to the Polish word of the day as the mighty show progresses. Right now, I want to send out a big happy birthday greeting to my mother, whose birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday.
Sand, surf, bikinis, and polka. Aloha, Jammerland. The sun.
Well, it's pretty unclear to me exactly what that was. It sounded like a promotion from one of Randy and Eric's old shows. However, it is titled Stolat. We will attempt again to play Stolat. Let's see what happens now.
Jeszcze jeden i jeszcze raz. 100 lat niech żyje nam. 100 lat, 100 lat niech żyje nam. Jeszcze jeden i jeszcze raz. 100 lat niech żyje nam. 100 lat, 100 lat niech żyje nam. Olej. gruszkami, rośnie trawka, zieleni się słonkiem, a na trasę siedzi maniarze z twoim kochankiem. Mama woła na córuni, mani szkoda odejść, bo dotychczas nic nie trudno było mamę zwodzić. Oj, córuniu, gdzie ty chodzisz, czego się zmieniła? I gdzie twe nóżki cię prowadzą i coś tam robiła? Nie gniewaj się, hej mamusiu, że późno bywałam. Byłam u mego kochanka, tyś już zapomniała. Obchodzimy dziś wesele w kościele oboje. Na weselu chłopcy grają na trawce zielonej. Na zielonej gęstą trawką wesele, wesele. I chłopcy grają, dziwki śpiewają na trawce zielonej.
Hej, chłopcy! Będzie polskie wesele! Że mi się podziały te siwe gołębie, co mi podziupały, dziewczynie Polka mnie. Że mi się podziały te siwe gołębie, Poleczki, prosi kochaneczki, żebym z nią wypiła razem do zabaweczki. Laj, la, 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 li, la, 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 laj, la, 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 li, la, 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 la.
Babuli, babuli. Yeah, that's something that Happy Louie yelled during that song. That was, of course, the North Shore Polka as done by the Polka family. Before that, we heard Happy Louie doing the Green Grass Polka. And we heard Wanda from the boys in Crusade. Randy and Eric and Mr. Matskiewicz and all the boys are getting back together. So check them out this summer on a tour near you. I think the whole thing starts out at the big Polish festival going on out in Oregon starting this Friday. This Friday. Yes, indeed. This is the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is appreciated more than you know. Let's take another visit for the Polish word of the day before we launch that big 6-song set of polka music that we are becoming internationally famous for. I can say that because we have listeners in Canada, Poland, one in Iceland, a loyal listener in Iceland. Well, they haven't been around for a while. So hey, Iceland, tune back in. Koszula. Koszula. Nie cierpię pracować koszul. That's the Polish word of the day, and the Polish word of the day in a sentence. And now as we reach the bottom of the hour, let's hear from the Sinor Classics. Yeah, it's some good stuff.
Roll out the barrel, there's no more beer. One empty barrel, there's no more cheer. Let's tap another, good times are here. We won't go home till dawn. Hey, die-dee-die-die-die. 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 My head had been aching bad since 2 days ago. It hurt so bad that I had a conniption. I was sitting on the doctor's table asking for some help, and they said, let us write you a prescription. Just take 2 beers and call me in the morning. You gotta take 2 beers and call me in the morning. And if you take 2 beers, you'll feel better, don't you know it? You gotta take 2 beers and call me, you'll feel fine. So I was working on my truck, I had it hoisted in the air, but then the darn thing fell and crushed my arm. I called my doctor, I was screaming, oh doc, you gotta help me. And they said, now son, don't be alarmed. Just take 2 beers and call me in the morning. Just take 2 beers and call me in the morning. And if you take 2 beers, you'll feel better, don't you know it? You gotta take 2 beers and call me, you'll feel fine. Oh, 1 beer, 2 beers, that's the medication. I said 1, 2, nature's pain alleviation. 1, 2, that's what my doctors say. 1, 2, it'll help you on your way.
Side effects may include musical merriment, happy dancing, singing, laughter, and harmonization.
Just take 2 beers and call me in the morning. You gotta take 2 beers and call me in the morning. And if you take 2 beers, you'll feel better, don't you know it? You gotta take 2 beers and call me, you'll feel fine. Just take 2 beers and call me, you'll feel fine. You gotta take 2 beers and call me, you'll feel fine. Oh yeah.
Well, those wacky guys and gals from the Chardon Polka Band doing one they call Take. 2 Beers. Before that, we heard Squeezebox doing the Beer Mug Polka. We heard the Cavaliers of Wyandotte, Michigan, doing their version of the Painter's Polka. The Dynatones did Beethoven's Ninth. The Polish Kid did the Topaz Oberek, and the Sinor Classics started off that fabulous 6-song set of polka music. Does it get any better than that? The answer is no. But we're going to stick around for another 14 minutes anyway and play some more of the music we love. Let's go ahead and visit that Polish word of the day, koszula. It is a noun. Kind of sounds like the old Miami Dolphins coach, but it's not. Was he the Miami Dolphins coach, Don Shula? Koszula, Don Shula. Anyway, it's koszula is the Polish word. Nie cierpię prasować koszul. That is the Polish word of the day, and the Polish word of the day in a big old fabulous sentence. Hey, let's hear from the Czech Harvesters. Send this song out to Lori. My wife and the love of my life. This is Trumpets and Something.
za lasami, za dolinami, odbiliście dwaj górali ciupagami. Hej górale, nie witacie, ma góralka dwa warkocie, podzielitacie. Hej górale, nie witacie, ma góralka dwa warkocie, warkocze podzielitacze. Podmieli się dwaj gorali, a dziewci został. Przystępuje do dziewczyny z toporami są. Hej górale, dobrze też to. Hej górale, nie gusta się, ja dziewczynę mam. Hej górale, dobrze też to. Hej górale, nie gusta się, ja dziewczynę mam. Sami za dolinami, pobili się dwaj gorali ciupagami. Hej górale, nie witacie, ma góralka dwa warkocze podzielitacie. Hej górale, nie witacie, ma góralka dwa warkocze podzielitacie.
How about that? From way back, excuse me, in 1993. That was the band Energy doing I'm in Love with a Polka Lovin' Girl. Before that, we heard the Fighting Mountaineers from the fabulous Dynabrass Orchestra. And we heard Trumpets and Clarinets from the Czech Harvesters. Now for our final visit to the Polish word of the day. Koszula means shirt. Nie cierpię prasować koszul means I hate ironing them. Well, I hate ironing shirts. So there you go. As we've reached near the top of the hour, it's time for us to say goodbye. But first, It's time to say thank you for tuning into the Sunday Morning Polka Show. If the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, we will be back next week. Be sure to tell everybody you know that polka music is cool and all the cool kids are listening to it. Until then, do zobaczenia. Here's Edyk. Yeah, this is a great one. Hope you like it.
Niech się gra
Piosenka,
jedna i ta sama. Niech się gra
tańczymy
do samego rana. Zgrabne muzykanci wesoło se grają, a dziewczyny piękne nóżki pokazują, a dziewczyny piękne nóżki pokazują, a nasze chłopaki tak dziewczyny lubią. Oczy wyskakują, jak dziewczyny patrzą, oczy wyskakują, jak dziewczyny patrzą. Niech się gra
piosenka,
jedna i ta sama, niech się gra
tańczymy
do samego rana. Niech się gra piosenka jedna i ta sama, niech się gra, tańczymy do samego rana. Muzykanci grajcie, piosenkę śpiewajcie, chłopacy do tańca, dziewczyny zbierajcie, chłopacy do tańca, dziewczyny zbierajcie. Te młode panienki czarne oczka mają i dla młodych chłopców zawsze się wystroją, i dla młodych chłopców zawsze się wystroją. Niech się gra
piosenka,
jedna i ta sama, niech się gra
tańczymy